Hello there. It's definitely been a case of change of month, change of weather story across much of Europe. It's cooler now and it's certainly more unsettled, with one weather front waiting out in the Atlantic, another one moving through as we speak, and that's bringing some rain, some of it quite heavy. It will also bring perhaps the first snow of the season across the Alps as it continues to drift its way steadily eastwards. That rain heavy through Germany, down to the Balkans and southern Italy as well. Ahead of it, we've still got the warmth, we've still got the sunshine, mid-20s into parts of Greece and Turkey. There's that rain through Italy, there's the snow across the Alps with showers into France. Dry and settled through Friday across much of Spain and Portugal. Here's the next system waiting in the wings. Means an unsettled weekend ahead for parts of the UK as well. And we're seeing some rain and some snow across Scandinavia too. So as we move through Saturday, that frontal system pushes in between systems for a good deal of Germany, France, down into Spain and Portugal. The heavy rain, though, as you can see, across the Balkans, southern Italy and into Greece. So this is the forecast then as we go through the weekend. The rain keeps coming across London and some sharp showers in Paris, drier elsewhere. It looks likely that the sharp thundery downpours will ease in parts of Croatia and into Greece as we go into next week. Hello there. There's a real temperature contrast across North America at the moment, which could have a significant impact in the weather story, particularly across the far northwest. We've got temperatures a good 5 to 10 degrees below the average. And in the far southeast, we've got temperatures 5 to 10 degrees above the average. And where these weather fronts meet, eventually we will see the potential for some tornadic activity. More on that in just a moment. But it will bring some significant snow across the Rockies over the next few days. A good 10 inches is forecast, possibly. And then across the Pacific Northwest, with that weather front pushing in, there'll be some snow here as well. So if we look at that in a little more detail, snow to higher ground, rain close to the coast, some of that significant as well. Temperatures really subdued for the time of year, and that extends as far south, despite the drier weather, into parts of California as well. So the city forecasts then show that rain in Vancouver and those temperatures falling away a little bit further on Saturday. Coolish as well for San Francisco and Los Angeles. Now, across the east, it will be largely fine and dry, not quite as warm here in comparison to the southeast, where here temperatures are good, as I say, 5 to 10 degrees above the average. Now, this cloud behind my head, that could potentially develop into some pretty sharp thundery downpours, maybe some tornadic activity. We'll need to keep an eye on that on Friday. Hello there. Hurricane Lisa made landfall as a Category 1 storm across the shores of Belize. There it is, continuing to track westwards. It's now been downgraded, but still a lot of heavy rain associated with that. And this massive cloud here on the satellite picture, that's still some very heavy rain. Weather warnings remain in force across parts of Brazil. Now, tucking in behind, much colder air over the next few days. To the north of that, we're still looking at some very heavy rain, which could lead to some localised flash flooding across that Pacific coast of Western Colombia. There's that rainfall I was talking about, gradually easing away, so the story will improve over the next few days. Paraguay, Uruguay, pretty cold for the time of year, but to the south of that, we've got some warmer air in comparison to normal. It's dry and settled. So here's the story then. Over the next few days, the rain will tend to ease through parts of Rio de Janeiro, Buenos Aires, seeing temperatures into the mid to high 20s and lots of sunshine. Now, here's the remnants of Lisa, still producing a lot of heavy rain and some rough seas in the vicinity as it tracks its way steadily westwards. We're also picking up some pretty sharp showers generally down through Costa Rica and Panama, but the showers few and far between in the Caribbean in comparison to of late. So this is the story then over the next few days. Improving picture in Havana and into Kingston, Jamaica. We keep the rain in San Jose. Hello there. A forecast for the Middle East coming up shortly, but first of all, let's start off in Africa. We've seen slightly below average temperatures across the northeast for some days with that northerly breeze. That's continuing, and potentially the risk of some showers just affecting northern parts of Algeria and Tunisia because of storms moving through the Mediterranean at the moment. The rains close to the equator not as heavy or as extensive as they can be at this time of year. And then further south of that, we've got some showers, not directly impacting Cape Town, but maybe for Johannesburg Johannesburg. So the story, as you can see, over the next few days, the showers will tend to come and go in Johannesburg. We'll also have some rain for Nairobi as well. Now, further north of that, Casablanca will stay on the warm side. Dry and settled will keep those showers going in Lusaka. Let's take a look at the Middle East in a little more detail, although it is a quiet story to tell at the moment. Light winds, a lot of sunshine around, dry, few scattered showers moving their way out of the Caspian further east, and we could see the remnants of a few showers into Iran as well. But on the whole, it is a settled story. Those temperatures not as excessive as they tend to be during the summer, so it's much more comfortable. In fact, we're likely to see temperatures into the high 20s, mid 30s. That's it. Take care. Hello there. There's a good deal of dry weather across South Asia at the moment, but as we tend to get at this time of year, the heaviest of the rain is down to the south, affecting Sri Lanka, Tamil Nadu in particular. But further north and west of that, there's a lot of sunshine to look out for, and temperatures are responding. So the heaviest of the rain, as you can see quite clearly through Thursday, will tend to come and go, but there will be some torrential downpours with that wetter weather. Further north and west in the sunshine, we're likely to see temperatures into the mid-30s. Now, for Central Asia, it's a slightly different story. A lot of moisture has been coming in off the Caspian, and this weather front is going to continue to bring some rain across parts of Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan as well, and the temperature's starting to fall away here. There will be some mountain snow too across the Afghanistan-Pakistan border, and then we're back to that sunshine that I've been telling you about. So really across Tamil Nadu down into Sri Lanka is where we're likely to see the heaviest of the rain, as we tend to get at this time of year. A few isolated showers further north and east, not really amounting to too much though. So here's the story then. We keep those showers going in Colombo as we go through the week, but the showers in Islamabad will tend to ease from Monday onwards. Now, it looks likely that we'll continue to see some heavy rain through Tashkent over the next few days, and it's getting colder next week. Hello there. Let's take a look at what to expect with the weather across Asia over the next few days. It is a quieter story across much of Japan, China, as you can see quite clearly, and the Korean Peninsula. We've got some showers, but even here, not as widespread or as heavy as they have been in recent days. It's cooler, though, across parts of Japan, the Korean Peninsula and China, with the winds coming down from the north. So temperatures perhaps at around 14 degrees in Beijing. There will continue to be some sharp showers through Taiwan and across the far south of China here. Still some sharp showers through the Philippines as well, but drier through Vietnam, across much of Thailand, and then showers to the south of that too. So here's our city forecast over the next few days. That dry, quiet theme is set to continue. Temperatures in Beijing sitting around the mid-teens for much of the next 5 days. Now into Australia, it's all about the dry weather at the moment, with high pressure dominating. It's been cool though for the time of year. That cool air being squeezed down to the east. There will be some cloud here, but a few scattered showers, but certainly better weather story than of recent weeks. 1 or 2 scattered showers into New Zealand as well, but here it's largely fine and dry as that high pressure drifts its way east and keeps things quiet. And you can see that in the city forecast as we move through the weekend. A good deal of dry weather in the story.